Dad, we can't accept that. No, you got to pick one. Which one did the most?
Hey,
For those who don't know,
Like,
father son.
You gotta.
For those who don't know.
Which one is the
I
most?
can tell you which one paid the most. No.
Switch it up a little bit here, man. Obviously, I can't keep my composure. All right. Look, I'm a huge Creed fan.
Yeah.
Huge Creed fan. All right. Like Creed made me actually go back and watch the Rocky series, which I actually you were a part of one of those too.
Yeah, I was actually had a small part in the opening scene of the last Rocky movie.
Rocky Six.
Yeah, no, it was called Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
That was a six. That was a 6-1, I think. Yeah, but that was the one where he was older.
Right.
And that was the one that had that iconic scene where he was talking to his son.
Yeah.
That one was good.
Creed made me watch those.
Okay.
And then I noticed. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there he is. And then here you are in this new upcoming movie, Creed 3. The reason why I started watching Rocky as well, man, that's huge, man. From one lights to the other lights. I mean, talk about that. How you feel?
Wow. Actually, prior to that, I was in the movie Southpaw.
Oh yeah,
which I played myself as a referee.
Southpaw, so that's like left-handed, left hand.
Yeah, that was the one with Jake Gyllenhaal.
And when I got the call, prior to that, I had operation on my knee, and when I got the call, I hadn't been in the ring for over a year, and I was like, well, I'm not going to turn this down. I'm get in there and let's see what I bandaged this up, look like the mummy, and and got in the ring, and everything went fine. But Michael B. And God, the other brother, I can't remember.
Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. They were phenomenal. The boxing technique in there was great. I mean, it didn't look phony. It didn't look. I mean, because a couple of times they got nicked in there.
Like they was actually swinging. It wasn't.
But no.
Movie magic love.
Right, and it helped me because. I played off of them. I had certain lines they wanted me to say, but
you got some lines.
Yo, you better believe it.
Yeah, let's go.
That's how you get paid.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is because look, Creed 2. You don't really notice the referees when you're really doing it, but the one in Creed 2. Actually had a recognizable referee as far as the first game, Danny Wheeler versus for the belt.
Yeah.
He was, what's his name? You know his name?
Which one?
Black guy, gray hair. He's a recognizable.
Well, they had two of them. We had Robert Byrd.
Was it Bayless?
And Kenny Bayless.
And Bayless was it. But Robert Berg. So that's the one that I actually recognize. And I can say I actually try to mimic his words. Why? Is because he was speaking Russian as far as the numbers. You know what I mean? Like, Satori. Like, I remember. And it was simple as him saying numbers in Russian, but I remember him and his face in that role just for him saying that. So, I don't care if you're just saying 1, 2, or 3. Make it memorable.
The thing about they bringing in recognizable people.
Right. Right.
You really can't have an actor play a referee. Because they don't really know. How to move and how to react in certain ways, but they want these fight scenes to be really authentic. So they bringing in people were actually in the fight scene, the referees, the announcers, the trainers, cut people, so that really get that realistic feel to the fight scenes. And like say with Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Man, those guys were in phenomenal shape, and they really ran it. I was on location in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 weeks, and you talking about you working 12, 13 hours a day, and my role was very physical.
Right,
so
right.
It was a lot of work. It was definitely a lot of work.
I have a question about so when they're telling you to do things and you have a script. So for instance, like Southpaw, when I was kind of watching it, there's certain things that I'm like, wait, man, my dad wouldn't have done that. Like, do they tell you, hey, just do what a referee's supposed to do, or hey, in this scene you're gonna do this or you're gonna do that? Like they tell you exactly what to do,
or they take advice from you
Or do they take advice from you?
Well,
Yeah.
both. You know,
Okay.
Oh, so
like I
it's a
say,
give and take.
you're right.
Okay.
Back, like I say, they may have you, say something. For example, if a fighter is being fouled or getting cut, they want you to come over the corner. Hey, keep the punches up or keep it clean, something of that nature.
Right.
Okay.
But I was just flowing off of them,
Okay.
So everything was just natural, and yeah, they wanted my expert advice, if you go this way, if he hits this way, this is how you can react, when you do, like, for example, it was one particular scene, I can't remember all what happened, but Jonathan was like pushing my hand down, and during the break, I said, Jonathan, you can't do that, man. You touch the ref, I have to disqualify you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
What you say, Warren?
Keeping that real element.
Get him up out of here.
Get him up out of here.
Yeah.
Get him up out of here.
Cut that, what I mean? But it was a great experience. I have a lot of respect, for actors and what they have to go through and working on a daily basis, and scene after scene, cut after cut. No, but Michael was great. Jonathan was great, like I said, and you're gonna really enjoy this movie.
Yeah, man, I am.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It's kind of hard to top the last story because I even watched it again today. I watched it probably like 100 times. Creed 2, still get goosebumps at that fight at the end.
So with those three movies that you were in, kind of a little bit on the spot, which one do you felt adapted best to the realism of actual boxing, in your expert opinion?
Really, all three of them.
Really, all three?
Yeah, really,
stuck to
really,
it?
all three
That's
of them.
good.
Because like I say, most of it was I was just ad libbing and reacting off of them. So you had to do something realistic for me to react to it in a natural way.
Dad, we can't accept that. No, you got to pick one. Which one did the most?
Hey,
For those who don't know, father son.
You gotta.
For those who don't know,
Which one is the
I
most?
can tell you which one paid the most. No.
Hey, whichever one that was the best.
that was the best one. That one right there. The contract is
That
better.
one.
That part.
The paper had me pleased.
Oh man, no. I mean, like I say, it's really hard to pick because it's like in regular boxing. Every fight is not the same. You come in. You have your brawlers, you have your boxers. Yeah, you have your rough fights and what have you. But like I say, in all the fights that I was in as a referee, I was really impressed, with the actors and their ability to make it realistic.
That's good.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I think also, and it's funny. I mean, we haven't seen Creed 3 yet, but if any indication from the first two, 'cause the first two were
Amazing.
really good.
Right.
I like the first one better than the second one, but
I feel you. I love the first one's story, moral wise.
But I think that those other two films, the Rocky Balboa, the Rocky Six, the sixth installment, and Southpaw, were really good films.
Yeah,
Like, forget just being a boxing movie. Both of those movies are actually good films. And
absolutely.
so now the fact that you are part of those, and most likely Creed 3, we definitely going to check that out when it comes out.
Absolutely.
It looks like you might be 3 for 3 on that one.
Right.
Really good boxing movie.
Right.
What day exactly does it come out?
March 3rd. Yeah,
March 3rd, okay.
March 3rd,
Yeah.
2000 or 23rd or 23.
23.
They try to do the 3-3-3.
Oh, so they
that's
doing
it.
the 3 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Three,
There you go.
3.
That's pretty nice, man. Definitely go see it in a theater near you. Just
You
for a
ain't even
ton
seen
of
Black
weeks.
Panther yet. You ain't going to go see it.
Why you hate on me, man? I did not tell the public that. I told y'all that in private. In private. Now y'all making me look bad.
Rob is our very own Rotten Tomatoes.
I know, right? God. Yes, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Work harder.
Yeah.
I work every day, okay?